I'm a little bit tired, but it's going really well. I'm in Chicago. I got in yesterday about 2:30. Just wrapped up a Svalbard trip, which was unfucking believable. That place it was the perfect storm of amazing group of guests. The dynamic, the energy, the laughter was just phenomenal. On the one trip I had, just said to Jono on the phone now, I had 3 of my top polar bear sightings ever on one trip. Stupid amazing. Just love that place. And also what happens there, to me at least, is it is so disconnected from the real world. It's such a far out experience that you can't help but take a couple of days afterwards just to kind of process, right? And even on the boat, most people do this at some stage. You go outside, you stand there in this environment, and you just look at the place. It makes you, I think it makes you gratitude maybe. And it also makes you put things in perspective, the good and the bad. So yeah, it's just, anyway, that's a different discussion. Almost went down a hole there, but different time. And then I got in Chicago yesterday. Tomorrow I'm hosting a photo walk at the zoo with the Chicago Photography School with Nick. Look forward to that. That's all kind of leading up. In October I'm back here when I'm going to present The Secret Life of Animals version 2, a more in-depth version thereof, which include practical, and then also looking at the ultimate nature photography workshop over 3 days. That's all in October, so we're just going to start today or tomorrow, just catch up and do some shooting, just some practical stuff for people to look into. And then on Thursday, I think today is Tuesday, yes, on Thursday I am doing a presentation at the school on my recent Svalbard trip, which was just amazing. The visuals, I haven't looked at everything yet, I've just downloaded, I've got to work on that tomorrow, but good, very, very good. So yeah, went to bed last night. I tried to watch the NBA Eastern Conference Final. Jet lag and lack of sleep said no. I think I watched like 3.5 minutes and I dropped. Woke up at 2 because of jet lag or time differences, and I started working, which is fine. Went for a quick breakfast downstairs. Well, a chicken sausage breakfast wrap at the corner bakery with cappuccinos this morning, these guys. And just catch up on some email. I had to walk back just to send everything, and yeah, it's a little bit more to do now, and then I'm just going to walk around, move a little bit. Haven't done much movement over the last 10 days. I think I ate like a walrus. I think I might look like a walrus after all the food. Holy shit. The cool thing is, I messaged everybody and I said, we're making a snack table, so bring some snacks. So some people stocked up in Longyearbyen, other people brought from home. We had the mother of all snack tables. I mean, there was just chocolate and chips for days. Initially, I thought, yo, we overshot this. We finished the fucking lot. So I think I feel like a walrus a little bit. Yeah, not great. But hey, is what it is, eh? What else? Was listening to a bunch of podcasts flying over from Stockholm. I flew Oslo, Stockholm, Chicago. And something struck me on one of the podcasts I was listening to, and they were speaking about, so you have a resting heart rate, and that's kind of your baseline for as a marker for health, right? What about, and I love this, what about we talk about your resting rate of happiness? Think about it. It's a choice. And in this particular podcast, it's with Lex Friedman. He also speaks about, even the bad things, sometimes it gives you context where you start appreciating the good thing. And they were talking about it, and the woman who he's speaking to said to him, you have a very high resting rate of happiness, and I love that. Love that. Geez, lots of stuff to share, so much, but not going to do that now. I need to just defrag a little bit. So after I finish, I've got a bunch of client emails and catch-ups just to do quickly. I'm gonna have a bit of a walk around, listen to music, and just move and kind of change from expedition mindset to presenting mindset, right? Also, and for me, this is a thing. Normally when I do Svalbard, I take a day or two just to zone out. It's very difficult, and I'm speaking for myself here, to go from in the Arctic, in the wildest, most harsh place you can imagine, just back home and to get back to normal. So there's this, it's almost like Arctic blues, if you will, and there's a transition time for me where you just kind of step down and then step down, or not down in a bad way, but just step out of the experience and then out of the experience. Shot a lot of video on this trip, so I'm going to be doing one of, not a day in the Chobe, but maybe just a Svalbard experience in a couple of days when I'm back home, just to put that together. But holy shit, it was amazing, man, just totally insane. What else? Perspective, context change. It's good to get away. You know what it is for me, travel, right? This morning I went walking very early, just as sunrise came up. So I walked down the river, walked around to the bean. It's a thing, Tommy tourist, but there's nobody there. It was a beautiful sunrise. And I'm not sure, put my finger on it just yet, but traveling takes you out of your own world, which is a good thing. And to me, it feels like it, how do I say this? The things you want to achieve seems more possible when you're out of your own world. Maybe it's getting out of your own mind. You can do that at home, but for me, travel does that. You feel motivated, you feel inspired, you feel grateful. You put all that shit together and it becomes real. It becomes very real. And it's always like, how do I say this? It's like there's something in front of you that you want and you know you can do and you know you can have, and it's just out of fucking, it's right there. You just want to grab it. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. But travel does that for me. It puts that thing so close. And I was just I'm journaling and stuff this morning, and it's just, you want to hold on to that feeling and take it home. Ooh, I can go down a rabbit hole now, but I'm not going to. I think that's about it for now. I'm gonna get going, and I'm not sure I'm gonna be on social much the next few days, but if you have any questions, hit me up with an email. I am presenting specifically on Svalbard. Next year's trip is open for bookings. You want to experience this place. Trust me, you want to. Anyway, let me work, let me finish this up, and then go and walk, and try and not fall asleep at 3, and try and make it to 7. That's it. Hope you guys are well. I will chat to you on the flip side. Bye.